Hey, Charger History. Today's essential question is, what are the basic beliefs of Judaism? Please pause and copy this essential question at the top of your notebook page. While you're up there, draw a couple of these symbols. The important ones are this picture of a menorah, which is a Jewish celebration set of candles, the Star of David, and the Torah scroll. Just choose one or two of these and draw those at the top of your page. Please draw your vertical line for your notes. And think back to yesterday. Yesterday we learned the story of Abraham, the father of monotheism. What does it mean to be monotheistic? Do you remember which three religions believe in the story of Abraham? Good. Those three religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, are called the Abrahamic religions because they're all monotheistic and they all believe in Abraham's covenant with God to believe only in him. Let's move to your passage. As we read, please circle key words from class. Please underline key points and write a short central idea statement for each paragraph. So for a long time, Hebrews had been living peacefully in their promised land, Israel. But eventually, many Hebrews had to move away from Israel because there was a famine or a shortage of food. So Abraham's people left Israel and they headed to Egypt. But life wasn't very good in Egypt. The Pharaoh needed people to help build his pyramids, and he put the Hebrews to work for very little pay. But their population grew, and the Hebrews became strong. The Hebrews were so strong, the Pharaoh was scared that they might take over Egypt. To stop this from happening, the Pharaoh made all the Hebrews in Egypt slaves. According to the Torah, a leader named Moses was born as a Hebrew in Egypt. Jewish and Christian people believe that Moses was ordered by God to lead his people out of Egypt. Moses demanded that the Pharaoh release all the Hebrews. Please pause and copy this vocab in your notes. Moses was the Hebrew man from Egypt. He was raised in the Pharaoh's palace. But even as Moses was demanding the release of his people, the Pharaoh refused. Soon afterward, 10 plagues struck Egypt, sent by God. The plagues were terrible things that happened to Egyptians, such as the deaths of livestock, rivers turned to blood, and all kinds of gross bugs appearing everywhere. The worst plague of all was the death of the oldest child in every family. The plagues frightened the Pharaoh so much that he let the Hebrews leave Egypt and go back to Israel. To the Hebrews, the release from slavery proved that God was watching over them. The story of the Hebrews leaving Egypt is called the Exodus. Please pause and copy this vocab in your notes. The Exodus is the journey of the Hebrews out of Egypt. It was their escape from slavery, and they were led by Moses. Pause for more time to copy. But soon after their rescue from Egypt, the Israelites complained to Moses, saying, "You brought us out here into the wilderness to die. We have no water and we have no food." But showing great mercy, the Lord responded to their doubt by bringing them water. And he also said, "Watch, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and you shall go out every morning and gather it." He did, and they called it manna. Soon, this nation camped around a mountain in the desert of Sinai. Suddenly, there was thunder and lightning on top of the mountain, and out of a thick cloud, the sound of a trumpet blew so loud that all the people trembled. And then the Lord, cloaked in fire, descended on the mountain, and the whole mountain shuddered. And the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mountain and gave him the 10 Commandments. And the Lord called Moses and spoke these words to him, "I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery." And as the Lord spoke, he wrote these 10 Commandments on tablets of stone. "You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make idols or bow down to them, nor serve them. You shall not use the name of the Lord your God disrespectfully. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Honor your father and mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not lie about your neighbor. And you shall not covet your neighbor's things, his house, nor his wife, nor anything that belongs to him. The Lord gave his perfect standard of holiness through these laws. Let's copy this down. The 10 Commandments are the rules for Jewish people to live by, and they're believed to have been sent from God. Please pause for more time to copy. Now let's do your stop and jot. Please answer step 1 and step 2, and hold your paper in the air when you finish. If you're done answering this question about the 10 Commandments, then you should check. Did you use complete sentence? Did you restate the question? And for step 2, did you introduce your quote? If you did those things, please hold up your paper in the air. All right, if your paper has been checked by a teacher, then you are ready to go back to your playlist and push 4.0 until it's time to practice.